And I saw this lady that was just always faithful every day going to Mass. And I walked up to her one day and I said, "How do you stay faithful?" And she said, "Have you ever heard of Regnum Christi?" Hi, I'm Mary Obi. I'm from the locality of Atlanta, Georgia. And I met RC because I just became a revert of the faith. And I was searching for a way, because I knew myself so well that I needed to be faithful to God. Just more than going to church on Sunday, I was just seeking Him. I wanted Him to know all about Him and love Him. And I saw this lady that was just always faithful every day going to Mass. And I walked up to her one day and I said, "How do you stay faithful?" And she said, "Have you ever heard of Regnum Christi?" I said, "No." And then moved forward a few months later, I was invited to spiritual exercises, and I still hadn't really understood what Regnum Christi was. But going through the spiritual exercises and just having those heart moments with the Lord, I felt very drawn. At the last conference talk, God spoke to my heart. "Do you want to be holy, Mary?" I said, "Yes, Lord, I want to be holy." "Do you want to help other ladies be holy?" And I said, "Yes, Lord, I want to help other ladies be holy." And He said, "Then why are you not saying yes?" And that was the beginning of my journey. I was incorporated that day on November 1st, 2001. And I remember the call, I remember, and then what's so interesting is my charism is pastoral. So He called me in my own charism, like in the pastoral, rounding up people to be holy, right? Having retreats, there's rounding those people. So I just connected that recently, went through my charism study. I was like, oh, you even called me through my own charism of I love to gather people and talk about God, right? I love to, let's share, tell me your faith story, right? That's, yeah. One of the greatest joys that I've had as being a Regnum Christi member is taking part in apostolate and being part of the mission story that we have, and through the different apostolates, meeting the most interesting people who share the way that God is working in their life. And it's almost as when they're talking, you can see the Lord animating them. And so the book, The Soul of the Apostolate, speaks a lot about the apostolate has to come from the heart. And it's this overflow of love from the heart. And being an A for my section, doing apostolic dialogue, I've been able to see that, actually live those moments of our members. So that's one of my favorite things to do, is talk to other women or even men too, of what is the Lord doing in their life, what are they feeling called to, and then through apostolic dialogue, how do we help them as a section. When I think about Regnum Christi, the only thing that really comes to my mind is love. God teaches us how to love so deeply in this charism and respect of the human person and whoever's right in front of us. For someone who's thinking about Regnum Christi, the first thing I want to tell you is, great, you're saying yes because you're hearing something calling you from deep in your heart. And yes, it might be Regnum Christi. And yes, be joyful about that. But even if it's not, let us help you move forward to where God is calling you. This is just one part of your journey. So experience it, discern it, and then live it.